Okay, I got a good one for you guys on this story time, man. Yeah, it was I was, I'm a really good artist if you don't know. But I was placed to teach art classes to, I was the art teacher. And I had a class of a lot of them, right? And I had my own space. Like, the coach put me over this, man. He loved my art. He was crazy about my art. So I started doing my thing, man, doing my classes, and I was doing what I love, and I was doing all type of masterful pieces and sending them out, man. Folks had me on galleries and galleries and everything while I was in there, man. I was pushing out so much good work. But yeah, I had artist helper, all types of stuff, man. So a guy came to me and he said, "Look, man, they're about to get rid of all the books, and we're talking adult magazines. We're talking adult magazines, man. And they're like the lifeblood in there. Like, everybody wants them. I mean, because what else do we got, man? Georgia took out the conjugal visits. I mean, what do you want to do? I mean, how can you blame it, right? So I'm like, man, how can I deny this, man? And he has the mother load. He has all the books that everybody has nowhere to put, and they have just given them to him, and he just has his mother load. And I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. But I do it, and I get all of these books, man. And it's like book heaven, man. I stash the books, man. I stashed the books. It's only a couple of people knew about the books, but I ain't like that. A couple of people knew, right? So I stashed the books real good, man. And to this day, I'm not going to tell how I stashed them, but it involved installation. It did. It involved installation, and I stashed them really, really deep. And man, one day I'm in there teaching my class and everything, man. And the class dismissed. I'm in there chilling by myself, man, about to work on a piece, man. Here comes a CERT team, man. A different CERT team. I'm at a different spot, a different prison. Man, the CERT team fouls off in there, man. It's a black warrant at this prison, man. And man, when I say they come in there, they just open up this big art locker, man, big tall metal art locker, man. They just start slinging stuff out of there, man. They just start pulling stuff down, man. They was letting me know, man, no special privileges, man. We finna tear this joker up. And man, they going, they going, they going. Okay, here was my ace in the hole that actually came through in this instant. Um, I remember the coach was saying, "Hey, you ought to surprise the warden with a portrait." I've never thought about drawing a portrait of a warden before. Kind of thinking like, I don't think the guys were really like that, but I ain't at that type of camp, right? I'm at you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I'm not doing it for no. He just said, I think you should draw it because he supports our program. He supports what we're doing, and it'll really go a long way for us for us getting more. It'll go a long way for us getting more art supplies and things of that nature. So I'm like, bet, get a picture. So he got a picture. The secretary got the picture. She snapped it, man, and she got us the picture, man. And I drew it. I drew it, man. It was nice. It was nice, man. It was really nice portrait, man. And I was not finished with it. And when I said I was finished, he was gonna present it to him. So it was on top of the file. And I remember him pulling me out to talk to me. And he pulled me out of the room while they're in there tearing it up, shaking down. And he's like, "Hey, we're not gonna find anything." Because he was a fan of mine, of my art and of my work, man. He was like, "Hey, we're not gonna find anything, are we?" And I'm like, "Nah, lying, man." Cause I was thinking, man, any minute somebody was gonna say jackpot, and they was gonna come out searching, was gonna come out looking at them, man. Cause that's how they do. They come out like, and they man, them man. So I'm like, dang. So I hear laughter, and he hears laughter, and he's like, "What y'all laughing about?" And they're huddled around, and he's breaking into the huddle like, "What y'all got there? What's so funny?" And it's the portrait, man. It's the portrait. It's the portrait. And he's like, "Did you do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I ain't even do the yes, sir. I just, yeah." You know what I'm saying? At least I don't think I did the yes, sir. And he's like, "Man, out of memory? And I'm like, yeah. I embellished that. But I mean, what I'm gonna do? Tell him we had a picture that his secretary got? Nah, man. Yeah, out of memory. Man, this man, like, what? Man, them folks walked out with him rolling it up and said, I'm insane. I'm going to frame this. And them walking behind him laughing. Nah, we ain't fine. Ain't nothing in there. Somebody snitched me out. That rat snitched me out, man. Whoever the rat or rats were, they were sitting somewhere in a corner, nibbling on the cheese, squeaking away, just seeing the 13. Probably they was probably outside because it's like gate. You can actually see the entrance of the gym. They was probably like outside seeing them folks rush in there, knowing them folks had me dead to the roam. Man, them folks over there squeaking for nothing, man. Them folks had to when they seen them folks coming out laughing, playing, and kikiing high. After that, I was Teflon done. Wasn't nothing you can say, man. Them folks weren't wasting no more resources on me, man. Teflon done. They actually helped me become that, man. Yeah, it's another story. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We out.